Welcome back to Prison Architect, everybody. Welcome back to Pog Slammer. And I was just following Alyssa Donny here, looking pretty cool in those shades. How are you doing, Alyssa? You okay? You seem to have a little bit of pixels there around your face. I want to see a doctor about that, I'll be honest. Wow, for a room where you do cleaning, this is pretty filthy. I mean, come on, girls. I spent a lot of money on this place, you know. You know what? They're just making me angry. You know what we're going to do today? We're just going to execute somebody. I've had enough. All right. This is it. It's time for the big one. Who do we pick? We've got our hipster. We've got our fitness fanatic. I can't even remember what we said Flower Avena was all about. Honestly, I mean, she seems to like working out and reading books and watching TV. So I guess she's just pretty normal, isn't she? That's fair enough. Haley Barry. No, we like Haley. Haley is off. I mean, out of all of our death row prisoners, Haley is the one who is most likely to be murdered by execution. But honestly, I think it's this scumbag down here. What? You better look sad, Cadence. Like, get your feet out this wall. Honestly, prisoners they just don't respect the prison. Boo yourself. I heard that. They just don't respect our prison. You know. They've got no respect for authority, no respect for the law, no respect for themselves, and no respect for society. I mean, look at this shit. I mean, look, we went through this before, but murder, aggravated assault, murder, aggravated assault, murder, rape, armed robbery, rape, GBH, and aggravated assault. How long are you in here for? I mean, how long is your sentence, I should say? We don't get to see, do we? Somebody add these up. Please, like that would be amazing. If you could just add these up. I mean, I can see more than 100 years there easily. There's more than 100 years in 4 sentences. I mean, she is an absolute scumbag. By comparison, Haley Barry, not so bad. Not even 100 years, you know. Just one murder and some attempted murders. And as we said, it's purely because of her identity crisis and the fact that society just doesn't respect her, doesn't kind of give her her wishes and just let her be the person that she wants to be. And it's not fair, is it? I mean, look at this. This is quite a nice site, I'll be honest. They're all working. Null here. Due to a software bug in an enormous prisoner system, the identity... I can't even read today. The identity of this individual was inadvertently wiped many years ago. She, or at least she thinks she is she, can no longer recall her real name and is trapped in the system for all eternity. Interesting. That's quite a good backstory. I wonder if that's a user-written one or if that's like a developer thing. Like maybe it has actually broken and it's lost her name. Maybe the name's been removed from the database and that's the response that we get back. Could be the case, couldn't it? I don't think so, though. I'll be honest. Wait, why were there 2 prisoners in this cell? I'm watching you, Taylor. Scarlet Whites. So, as I've mentioned already, we're going to execute somebody. Now, I don't know how this works. I know we schedule executions. But, honestly, fuck Cadence Trish. You're going down, Cadence Trish. Right, schedule execution. What happens here? Initiate prison-wide lockdown. Oh god. Okay, no, look, you know what? We won't do that yet. That seemed pretty serious. I'll be honest. Like, we'll do that. We'll do that shortly. It's definitely going to be Cadence Trish's time. You know what, Cadence? We're gonna give you like, I don't know, 6 hours of solitary. We could do 6 hours of solitary, couldn't we? You're gonna get 6 hours of solitary. The reason why you're getting 6 hours of solitary, Cadence, is so you can have a last breath of freedom. Okay. Like this is your last chance to you know what, in fact fuck it, can we can't do that. I'm gonna remove, well, I'm not gonna remove, what I want to do is build like a little cell, like a solitary cell for death row. Okay, we're gonna do it just here, I think. Maybe just here so they can look at the trees. We're not gonna give them a foundation. Okay. It's going to be purely concrete based. I'm really torn as to where to put it though, honestly. Kind of tempted just to build a little hut here. You know, but that's mission. Then we have to put foundations down and stuff like that. I just want to... What I want to do is give them, like, a cell that they can go to, and maybe we could put it just here, in the centre of the track and field. That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? And yeah, so they can just sit and think about the last moments of their life. You know, we give them a couple of windows, and then we execute them. Maybe we should do that. I'm going to do that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do that. Like I said, they're not going to get any foundations. This is going to be like pure dirt, basically. We don't want them to be comfortable at all, but we do want them to like be able to see out, basically. Like maybe they can get a little bit of contraband from the other prisoners, you know, in their last moments in life. It'll give them something to kind of hope for. Of course, like they're probably unaware that we're actually just gonna execute them straight up. But if we do that, solitary, and then we're going to speed things up a little bit because it's going to take forever otherwise. And what I think we need to do is solitary, and I wonder if we have to put foundations to do a deployment on it. We might need foundations to do a deployment. We'll see. We'll see. Once these last bits of wall have gone down, there we go. No. Let's try it again. No, yeah, okay. So we're going to have to put some foundations down. I guess that's fair enough. You know, how does the game know it's a room if we don't put foundations down and tell it that actually this isn't an outside area? But it's fine. We're going to make it really uncomfortable. What's the shittiest floor we can do? Normal. I mean, these are all really nice floors. That's the thing. You know what? We'll leave it concrete filled, okay? Because that's going to be a much better option than oh my god, they haven't put the foundations down yet. Come on, guys. Where's my foundations? Somebody give me my foundations, please. Can I get foundations here? It's not going to put foundations down. Am I going to have to destroy these walls? Oh my god, this is hassle. I should have just put foundations down to begin with. Like you can finish ripping your dicks off now, honestly. Like I understand. If I just put foundations down to begin with, this wouldn't be a problem, okay? But it's fine. We still got like, oh god damn it! There's the door there, and it's telling me. Oh, can we do it now? No, it's telling me it's blocked because I think we've got the door there. So let's dismantle this door. We're going to make it high priority for our one of our 10 workmen who's left in the building that we didn't fire, who's apparently tired. But you know what? You shouldn't be telling me that you're tired. Because that's how people get fired in this place. I'll be honest. So what is it? It's got foundations. So they did come and put foundations down. So what the fuck? Why can't I deployment? Oh, for fuck's sake! Now I can. You arseholes. Right, fine. We'll put the wall back down. It's not going to take them long, honestly. I don't really know what was going on there. You saw it, right? I opened it up and it wouldn't let me do deployment. I checked it a few times, not just once. And now it's absolutely fine. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those bugs. Maybe it's because I did things in a slightly funny way, you know. So solitary. We can slow things back down now. Solitary. Perfect. Deployment. Death row only. Perfect. Okay. Now can we find, where is she? I mean, she's probably out again now because it's been sped up quite a lot. But there's Trish. Trish, where are you, Trish? I can't see you, Trish. Has she gone back to a different cell? Oh my god, she freaking has. Cadence Trish, you're going into solitary, my girl, and you're going into our new solitary cell. While you're in there, I'm going to have a construction worker install one window. Okay, where's the windows? One window. You're going to get to look out the back, not like the front. Because I don't want them having easy access to that window, you know. We want it to be obvious if a prisoner's passing contraband in, you know. But we also want them just to get that last little glimpse of daylight. Just their last tiny bit of daylight before they shuffle off this mortal coil, as they say. Where is she? There she is. No. Where do you think you're taking her? She needs to go in our new area. She can't go up there. Where is she? Come on, let's go back to her. Oh, is she going? Has he diverted? I think he's diverted. He's diverted! Yes, the plan is working perfectly. Oh my god, Cadence. you should enjoy these last few moments of freedom, just as the sun is coming up as well. What a beautiful moment, you know. Just enjoy the last bit of freedom you have. Take any contraband you can, because honestly, it's going to be the last time that you can get it. Because in the morning, or in fact, yeah, probably in the morning. I don't know how long it's going to take. Whoa, where did she go? But is she still in there, or is it just because we've lost visibility? It's probably just yeah, there she is. Okay, fine. We're gonna highlight her so we know where she is at all times. All right. You're gonna have to make one last final phone call to your. You know what? We're gonna put a phone in here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a phone in here so that she can spend her time on the phone, looking out the window, thinking about the things that she did, the horrible things that she did. Let's put these tiles down here as well. That's nice. There we go. And yeah, that's right. Give her last meal as well. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Honestly. Let's connect this. I mean, it's not like we really need to have it connected, but like, can we not? Okay, can I not connect it? Is it maxed out? What's? Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Let's just. You know what? We'll give her privacy. I think that's probably a better idea, isn't it? You know. But yeah, she's going to have her last meal while she's in her solitary cell. I think this is good. So we need to send them into solitary just before the sun comes up. I think that's going to be the way we do things when we execute prisoners in Pog Slammer. You know, we give them their last meal in the solitary cell, and just before they finish their last meal, or in fact just before they finish their solitary, we're going to schedule the execution. All right, I think that's going to be the way we do things, because this way, like I said, they get a tiny bit of humanity just before they die. And I think that's nice, isn't it? You know? It's the least we can do for them. Especially when you're such a scumbag like Cadence Trish. How the fuck would she get off all of these? What's the deal, yo? I mean, was she framed or something? I don't think she was framed. I mean, she is pretty much the scumbag of our prison, honestly. She's the new Doherty, you know? Doherty who... here we go. She's about to finish her... She's about to finish her solitary time. Yeah, Doherty, who was, of course, framed. Was actually framed. But Trish here definitely wasn't. So you know what, Trish? It's time. I don't even care that your clemency is 44%, Trish. But this entire series, everything we've done in Pog Slammer so far, this has been building up to this. Okay? We've got the execution initiated. We're initiating a prison-wide lockdown. And then we're going to test the facilities. Or, yeah, the facilities. I thought it said faculty for a minute. I was like, why would it test the faculty? What do they need to be tested on? But, Cadence Trish, we're going to read you your last rights, you know? Something, you sinned and stuff. Like, committing murders is bad. Okay? And like... may God have mercy on your soul, something like that, or maybe we say that later. I'll tell you what. Forget I said that now, Cadence. Like we'll say that just before we pull the trigger, okay? So you know it's about to happen. I think that's the best way to do things. You know, I have no experience with this. Like it's pretty. I'm getting little shivers up my spine. It's pretty dark, isn't it? It's a horrendous thing to think about. Like there are places that still do it, I think. I mean, there's probably places in the world where they do far worse things than we're about to do to Cadence Trish. But, I mean, there are also... I read an article, like, recently about this couple who just, like, as a weekly kind of date, attend, like, executions. Or at least used to. I mean, I don't know if they still do. I don't know if it's still legal in their state or what the deal is. Like, someone from America, please tell me. Because in England, we don't do capital punishment. Like, we'll put you in a jail cell for life, but we won't murder you outright. Because who actually has the right to say whether somebody lives or dies like that? You know? Like, the person who committed murders and shit, they certainly didn't have the right to say whether the people they murdered lived or died. But, you know, that doesn't mean... Two wrongs don't make a right. That's what I'm trying to say here, you know? That's why we don't do capital punishment. I mean, it is why we've got fairly overloaded prison, you know, things. But what's going on here? I mean, we're scheduling this execution. We're supposed to be initialized. Oh, I have to authorize stuff. Okay, I didn't realize that was the case. Right, we were just sat here chatting away, you know, looking at these buttons that say authorize repeatedly. 92%. Let's get this facility locked down, guys. Come on. We don't want to test the execution chamber without the facility being locked down first. I mean, thankfully, this isn't going to happen again. You know, it's not going to be a problem. Because we've learnt our lesson this time. Test the facility. It's tested. Perfect. We need to assemble the execution detail. The warden and the chief make their way to the condemned inmate's cell. In addition, a priest or spiritual leader of the prisoner's choice arrives on site and visits the prisoner in his cell to say his final prayers. Let's get Cadence back to her cell, shall we? I think that's only fair. She's enjoyed her last few moments. She had a chance to phone her family, her mother, of course, who's probably completely disowned her by this point because she's such a scumbag. Let's speed it up a little bit. Let's get back to her cell nice and quick. And yeah, so it's not like, you know, nobody's going to miss her at the end of the day. Like, I think all of the people that she probably raped and murdered are going to be pretty pleased, you know. There's going to be a smile on their face in their graves, and I mean, some of them probably aren't all dead, but certainly a few of them are. Do we need to get Cadence back here manually? Like, do I have to cancel this? And I'm not going to cancel it. You know what? Fuck it. Cadence, you're having your last rites in this cell, okay? The execution detail has been authorized. The priest is on his way. Once he reaches the cell, we're going to give him a chance to say Cadence's final prayers, you know, to wish her well on her way to whichever realm it is that she's going to enter. It's hell. It's definitely hell, honestly. Like, there's no way that she's going to heaven. Not with the horrendous things that she's done. I mean, look at that face. That is. I'm talking about this face up here, of course. This picture on the left. That is the face of a murderer. It's the face of a scumbag. It's the face of somebody who knew better in her life. She spent her entire time in this prison, just feeling guilty, like looking sad about the things that she committed. She's had her final prayers. We'll give her another like 10 minutes. We'll wait till 8 o'clock. Okay, so we're nearly there. Look, she's just saying goodbye. It's time to escort her to the facility. Oh my God, we've got witnesses to the executioner. Okay, hang on, let's read this. Witnesses to the execution arrive on site and make their way to the execution facility. You see, these are the kinds of people I was talking about. I mean, they ask for volunteers, and like people do just kind of turn up. And it's weird, but they need people to turn up before they can do executions, basically. It's like one of those legal things. So this group can include family members of the condemned inmate and also members of the victim's family. And B, execution witnesses should be provided with chairs. Yeah, we have definitely provided them with chairs, honestly. Who is this? This is, oh my God, the victim's family. Look at this. All of these people were related to the people that Trish murdered and raped and beat up and abused. And then we've got Trish's 63-year-old mother. You know what? She didn't abandon Trish in the end. You know? She decided to come and see her daughter off this mortal coil. My God, I've genuinely got shivers down my spine. Whew. Let's escort her. Trish, it's time. I'm sorry, girl. But, it's time. It's time for you to go. I mean, I really hope you're not innocent, because, that would be pretty bad. I'm sure she isn't. We got the sprinklers in case you catch fire. But, Cadence, Trish, the time in this prison has come to an end. Pog Slammer is not the place for you anymore. It's time to go to hell. May the devil have mercy on your soul. That's it. It's all over. Cadence Trish is no more. She's been executed by the electric chair. She spent 5 days in her cell without incident. The execution of Cadence Trish was carried out at 22:47 as scheduled by electric chair in the presence of witnesses. Due to the failure to follow the legally acquired appeals process and the discovery of information that would have ultimately resulted in a successful appeal, the institution is fined 50 fucking thousand. Due to failure to follow protocol, execution is suspended until a later date, and only remaining death row prisoners will be transferred to another facility. Due to your past failures to follow correct procedure, one more breach of protocol in this manner will result in you being fired from your position. Oh, this is the second time that you have put an innocent prisoner to death. You what? No, it isn't. The public outrage is enormous. If another innocent prisoner is executed, you will be held responsible. Oh my god. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Find out what happens next time. Until then, I will see you in the next video.